What's up? So I got asked, do I think that Michael Jackson movie gonna come out because it got pushed back again? They saying 26, 27. And I know that they love themes because it'll be the 40 years of the bad anniversary for that album that came out in 87. They won't wait till 2020. They won't wait till 2026 because Captain EO. But every time Michael Jackson made history, they always like to kind of have a theme, reshoots and different things. What do I think? Is it a bad look that they keep doing it? It's just that there's always something going on. There's always some maybe legality or something. I can't really say. I know one thing. He never got any justice alive, and he sure as heck ain't get nothing since he's been deceased. It's amazing to me because it holds up everything. Funny how an industry who needs so much for that one man to be prosperous, that they still want to hold it up. You think they couldn't wait for it to come out? They've been making hand over fist off his name forever and a day. Over half a century, Michael Jackson's name has made mad money for the industry. Films come and go. So what's the delay? God, you gotta kind of wonder. The financial stakes, the financial elements. There's so many little details that are going on. Sure, there will be counter documentaries. There will be another greatest hits package. There'll be more ways to exploit because that's how it's been. He was a walking machine ATM for people. And, his story is going to be very compelling. It's not going to satisfy everybody. Some people are going to think what they want to think. I'm going to always say this again. I don't believe there was nothing that he did in that context that was those charges and what have you. But he was guilty of by association by kind of making certain choices as a grown man. That, again. Now, as an artist, the king of pop is only fitting. He was the most dominant artist of my lifetime. I've seen many great talents. I got a lot of respect for a lot of artists. A lot of them. And I don't want to ever come down to just saying one artist was the end all be all. However, he was so dominant that you kind of had to go through him, especially from the black pop aesthetic, no matter what people try to say. Man, it'd be fashionable now because people weren't around for Michael Mania. And if you weren't around to see it, you'll never know how big his records were. Breaking barriers, breaking walls, breaking chains, etc., etc. I would hope that they be justice and the balance in his work. I hope that the man gets some peace and some justice. We know he didn't get it in this lifetime. We know that they did everything to alienate, take him away. You know, he was just as impactful as almost anybody. In the society in terms of what he represented worldwide. So, like I've said before, you can have problems with maybe his association with certain people that he hung out with. Doesn't mean he did anything, but guilt by association. But sometimes he paid a price as a black man. He bought that Beatles catalog. People never forgot it. He owned his masters, his publishing. He told Sony what was up. Forced the hand of MTV. Forced the radio. The discrimination on the music industry plantation. Of course, there's going to be payback. Can you properly get that in a film for 3 hours? I don't think you can. Because if you just do the Thriller era with how racist it was with that part with that whole thing, I don't think you can get it all in a movie. We don't even talk about other eras. He was chapters into himself. You had the off the wall era, the Thriller era, the bad era, the dangerous era, the history era. Even that guy had eras. So I don't know how you get 3.5 hours. You'd almost have to have like 3.5 hours a day in a week to tell his chapters because Jackson 5 era, then the Jackson's era, then his solo career. You go through so many different things. He did a lot of living in an all too brief time, but it seemed like he spent most of his time trying to please others. The humbleness of it. Do he get to tell the story on the film and will it register and where will it come out? We don't know. I've probably done a video like this before. I got to do it again because I got to understand something. We're talking about Michael Jackson. And that would be the movie of all the movies. All due respect to the movies that have come out on other artists, because the Ray Charles one was a great one. You've seen other ones on, with Queen and everything like that and others. But this is the one that you be waiting for. This is the one. This would be the mother of them all. If it's done right. If it ain't done right, and we don't know what to expect. So the big question is, when will it see the light of day? And will it? Stay tuned. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.